Sometimes we do silly things as fans, don't we? How on earth, over 17 seasons of the world's biggest cricket league, can you pick 10 games? But we do that, no? That's what being a cricket lover is. And so this cricket season, I'm partnering with Big Basket, 10 minute ka naya naam. Just like the T20 game moves fast, so does Big Basket, bringing you everything you need. From farm fresh vegetables to electronics to apparel and more in just 10 minutes. So stay tuned as I bring you my top 10 matches from the biggest T20 tournament. Will you agree with my list? Almost certainly you won't, but the debate that follows is part of the fun. So here is the first of our top 10. Think of rivalries in the Indian T20 league, and there will be none bigger than that between Mumbai and Chennai. And as fierce a rivalry as it may be on social media, it's not a rivalry made there. It's a rivalry made on the ground by two very solid teams that have produced some quality cricket every time they've gone up against each other. And the fact that they've met each other in the final 4 times tells you how successful they've been as teams. So today, out of those 4 occasions, I'm going to talk about the one final that probably produced the most drama, the one that went down to the wire, had all sorts of twists and turns to keep every spectator at the edge of their seats. As my Gen Z friends would say, this is the final where blue and yellow rivalry peaked. 2013, 2015, 2017, there was something going on with Mumbai and the alternate years in the 2010s. And so when the 2019 season arrived, the talk was whether Mumbai would get another title in their bag. Just that this time around, unlike 2017, they once again had Chennai to fight it out with. Now, Dhoni's Chennai played like defending champions. Remember that storybook return in 2018? And won as many matches as Mumbai did in the group stage. And just like they had done in 2010, 13 and 15, they earned a place in the final against Mumbai. So let's relive that final. In Hyderabad on that day, Deepak Chahar and Imran Tahir, who had been Dhoni's go-to bowlers throughout the tournament, did exactly what the captain would have asked of them. The power-packed Mumbai batting lineup couldn't replicate their 2015 final fireworks, where they piled on 202, remember? This time around, they could only manage 149, even getting there because of the usual Pollard heroics at the end. But remember, it was the same team that had defended 129 in the final 2 years ago. This time around, they had 20 runs more, and that would have been the conversation in the dressing room before the second innings started. But at 70 for 1, almost halfway there, with Watson and Raina at the crease, it looked like a walk on the Marina Beach for Chennai. Jasprit Bumrah, though, as always, had other plans. And with 3 very important overs still with him, Chennai stuttered. Rahul Chahar and Bumrah not only applied the squeeze, but also got the wickets of Raina and Raidu to suddenly shift the momentum of the game. The biggest moment, however, came in the 13th over. MS Dhoni, so important in such tight chases, while trying to steal an overthrow, found himself just short of the crease. And suddenly, Chennai were tottering at 82 for 4. It's a dismissal that still polarizes people, and in some corners of Chennai, you'd still hear, "not out," whenever you bring it up. So, 3 wickets in 4 overs, and Mumbai were now sensing something. But Shane Watson, the same man who had scored a match-winning century in the last final for Chennai, was beginning to get going. He'd had a terrible season before this match, and that made so many wonder what kept the management going back to him. But that's the way Chennai is. And that evening in Hyderabad, he showed why he's one of the greats of the tournament. With wickets tumbling at the other end and the run rate climbing to 12, Watson unleashed the kind of shots with which he had burst onto the scene in 2008. 20 came off a Malinga over, another 20 of Krunal Pandya, and then it came down to 5 of 3 with Shane Watson on strike on 79. With that bleeding knee, remember? Enough drama already for a game, no? Not really. The wily Malinga, trusted after having conceded 40 in 3 overs and playing his last game of the league, still had a few tricks up his sleeve, and he decided to bring them all out for one final roll of the dice. A Yorker got Watson scampering around, caused a moment of indecision, and finally a run out. Then on the final ball, Shardul Thakur just needed a single to take the match into a super over, but Malinga pulled out one final trick from his bag. When everyone's hearts were pumping, adrenaline running high, Malinga, running in to bowl the final ball of his glorious career in the league, slipped in a wicket-to-wicket slower ball. The umpire had no hesitation in raising his finger the moment the ball hit the pad and the Mumbai players appealed. A one-run win in a final between two giants of the league. Breathtaking stuff. Pure cinema, as Martin Scorsese would call it.
So thank you for watching and do subscribe to this channel.